Welcome, my dear children, to the online English class of Tiruvangur High Secondary School. I think all of you are safe at home, okay? Let's enjoy the poem Lines Written in Early Spring by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was a major English romantic poet. His famous works include Daffodils, Lucy Gray, and The Prelude. In simple, ordinary language, Wordsworth presents nature as an antidote to the corrupting influences of society. He is known as the poet of nature. Humankind is always in search of happiness that is far beyond its reach. What is the secret of happiness? Read the poem Lines Written in Early Spring by William Wordsworth and discover how he unfolds a world of beauty and happiness. Before starting the poem, we want to talk something about the problems existed there. French Revolution was raging throughout France. Raging means violent or anger. Okay. Stunned by the callousness and cruelties of French society. Stunned means shocked. Callousness means without sympathy. Once again, stunned by the callousness and cruelties of French society, Wordsworth and other romantic poets wrote mainly to take back the world from the brink means verge, that it had been pushed to during the so-called Age of Enlightenment. Okay. Wordsworth and other romantic poets used their weapons, that is, they started writing a lot of poems against the cruelties that existed in that country. Now look into your textbook. We can enjoy the poem. Okay. I heard 1,000 blended notes, while in a grove I sat reclined, in that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. Here, poet is sitting reclined, means relaxed, in a woodland grove, fully satisfied. He is attracted by the pleasant sights and sounds of nature. Once again, poet is sitting in a relaxed mood in a woodland grove, completely satisfied. Okay, and he is attracted by the beautiful sights and sounds of nature. Dear children, look at the first line. In the first line, I heard 1,000 blended notes. That means poet could hear the notes of nature, the sounds of nature, or the melodious and soothing sounds of nature. Okay. All of a sudden, something comes to his mind. He begins to have dark thoughts about humanity. He thought about the cruelties of man towards nature. Here, poet is in a mixed feeling. Okay, ecstasy, at the same time, sadness. This is a landscape poem that is largely concerned with nature. Here, Wordsworth contemplates the changes that the society has undergone around him. Okay, contemplates means he thinks about. Here, 6 stanzas there in the poem. Each stanza is a quatrain. Once again, each stanza has 4 lines. That is called quatrain. Once again, 6 quatrains are there in the poem. Can you find out the figures of speech used in the poem? In the opening line, I heard 1,000 blended notes. Here, poet uses a figure of speech. Okay, now look at the first line. I heard 1,000 blended notes. 1,000 blended notes. So that is an exaggerated expression. Exaggeration. Okay. This exaggerated expression is called hyperbole. Do you know what is an imagery in poetry? Imagery is language used by poets, novelists and other writers to create images in the mind of the reader. That means to create images in the mind of the reader. Okay. There are different types of imagery. Okay. Visual imagery, that is sight. Auditory imagery, hearing. Olfactory imagery, smell. Gustatory imagery, taste. And tactile imagery, touch. Okay. Can you point out an image in the first line? Yes, that is an auditory image. Okay. This form of poetic imagery appeals to the readers the sense of hearing or sound. It may include music and other pleasant sounds, harsh noises or silence. Okay. Something that is related to hearing. Example, the enjoyment of birds. Okay. We could hear that sound. Here in the first line, I heard 1,000 blended notes. That means poet could hear lot of blended notes. Okay, so that is an auditory image. I heard 1,000 blended notes. So heard 1,000 blended notes. That is an auditory image. Okay. Now we want to study about the rhyme scheme used in the poem. A rhyme scheme is the pattern in which a rhyme is ended. For example, AB, AB, okay? CD, CD, EF, EF. It is usually referred to by using letters to indicate which lines rhyme. Letters to indicate which lines rhyme. Okay. Children, it's very easy to find out rhyme schemes in this poem. Okay, so read the first line. I had 1,000 blended notes. And look at the end of the word. Notes. And write there A. Then read the second line. While in a grove I sat reclined. Reclined. There is no similarity of sound between notes and reclined. So you should write there on the side of reclined B. So it is entirely different. Look at the third line. In that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts. Thoughts. The ending word is thoughts. So there is a similarity of sound between notes and thoughts. So you should write there A. So now the rhyme scheme used here is A, B, A. Okay. Then read the last line. Bring sad thoughts to the mind. So there is a similarity of sound between reclined and mind. Near recline, you had already written B. So the same sound is repeated here. Mind. So you should write there B. So can you identify the pattern here? A, B, A, B. So the rhyme scheme followed here is A, B pattern. Okay. Here the first line rhymes with the third line. That is notes and thoughts. The second line rhymes with the fourth line. Reclined and mind. Okay, I think it's clear for you. Dear children, I am about to stop the class for the time being. Thank you.